Hi, I'm Emma Ceolin and welcome to Yoga for Shoulder, Neck and Stress Relief. This is a great practice if you spend a lot of your day at a computer, and it's perfect for opening up into the shoulders, releasing tension in the neck, but also great for the mind. So for this practice, you'll just need yourself, and you can follow along also if you are at work today. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat wherever you are. If you are coming to your mat, great, or maybe you are following along in your office chair today. So just take a few moments to ground through the sit bones, soften through the shoulders, and grow tall through the crown of the head. So find this length and space in the spine. As you start to soften and steady the breath, maybe here you're beginning to notice where your neutral positioning of the spine is, where your natural posture is at today. And maybe for you, you're noticing that you're really rounding through the shoulders. Maybe you notice you might be overcompensating a little and really broadening across the chest. So let's find a happy medium in between that. Stack the shoulders directly over the hips. Start to slow that breath down even more with each inhale. Focus on inviting space, lengthening through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, really softening and releasing any tension, decompressing in the shoulders and the chest and the neck. So you might be someone who spends a lot of their day seated, maybe at a work desk. You might spend some time hunching over the smartphone, typing, driving, eating, and we spend a lot of this time rounded in the spine with this text neck or kyphosis. And so this practice is all about opening into the chest, the heart, the shoulders, releasing into the neck. So just counter poses to return the spine back to neutral. And hopefully bring the mind back down a little. Good. And when you're ready, we're going to take 3 deep cleansing breaths together. On your next inhale, send air way into the lower belly. Feel the navel rise, the lower lungs expand, feel the chest, and fill all the way to the very, very top of the throat. Open the mouth, exhale, side out. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Deep inhale, feel the belly, the lungs, the chest, all the way to the top of the throat until you can't breathe in anymore. Hold. Open the mouth, exhale, release. Good. Last full belly breath. Deep inhale. Fill, 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 all the way to the very, very top. Hold. Exhale, let it go. Good. When you're ready, take a little wriggle into the shoulders, into the hips. Hopefully you're feeling a little more grounded after just those 3 deep breaths. Gently fluttering the eyes open. Beautiful. Welcome. And what a difference just 3 deep breaths can make. So we're going to start with a few really gentle shoulder rolls. And this practice is all about being gentle here. So take a deep breath in, draw the shoulders to the ears, and really focus on squeezing and creating this tension. And then exhale, release it down the back. Good. Deep inhale, squeeze the shoulders to the ears. So again, really creating this tension. Exhale, back and down. Last deep breath in, inhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, back and down. Good. Let's take the hands to the knees here and release into the neck a little. So start with some neck rolls, just coming any direction, any pace. Also as deep as you like, so they might be quite small neck circles, or they might start to really extend through all corners of the room. So think about drawing wide circles with your nose here, and And again, just be really mindful of where the shoulders are at. If they're starting to create tension, hold stress, can you soften it and release them? Just take it really easy, really slow here. It's generally okay to hear a few creaks and cracks, so long as there is no pain. And whenever you feel inspired to, go ahead and change direction. So let go of any symmetry here, change direction as much as you like. It does not have to be perfectly symmetrical. It's not what this practice is about. Good. Let's start to work into the right side here. So rest the right ear to the right shoulder, and let's start to just draw some half circles here. Keep that length in the spine, soften the shoulders down. Good. And then let's finish with some quarter circles. So chin to chest and ear to shoulder. Good. And then let's hold, resting that right ear to the right shoulder. Your option to stay here, or you might even start to creep the fingertips away. Relax the shoulders down the back. If you would like to take it further still, you can connect the hands behind the back, rest them to that right hip. Release the shoulders, draw the elbows towards each other in space. And again, 3 steady breaths. So this practice is all about mindful movement, whether you're someone that might be feeling just a little bit of achiness in the shoulders and the neck after being seated or in one particular position, or maybe you've woken up with a little bit of pain. So really just feeling into it. We shouldn't ever be feeling any sharp shooting pain. It should always be broad, open, gentle stretches. Good. Inhale back to center. Let's take the hands to the knees and let's find a few shoulder rolls again. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then coming into the left side. So again, just starting off with some neck circles. Be mindful of where the shoulders are in space. Release them down the back. Changing direction whenever you feel the need to. You might be staying within a safe proximity, so there might be quite small circles or they might be quite broad and wide. Totally up to you. Good. And let's find length in the spine. Deep inhale, drop that left ear to the left shoulder. And again, just work into those half circles. Quarter circles. And then finding stillness. Drop that left ear to the left shoulder. Release the shoulders down the back. Option to creep the fingertips away here. Maybe you stay here, maybe you connect the hands by the back, rest them to the outer left hip. Soften the shoulders, draw the elbows together in space. So feeling this beautiful broadening of the collarbones, opening of the chest, of the heart. Last breath. Back to center. Take a little wriggle into the shoulders, into the neck. Notice how it's feeling. Maybe you're feeling a little more space here. And when you're ready, let's take a deep breath in, interlace the fingers, reach the hands overhead. So we're going to try a cat-cow here with the arms extended. So we'll take it a little deeper into the shoulders this time. So take a deep breath in, draw the shoulders back in space, draw the hands back. So focus on this broadening in the chest, this extension of the spine. Good. As you exhale, release the shoulders. Really broadening across the upper back, tucking the tailbone under, chin to chest. Good. A few more breaths here. Inhale, opening. Exhale, folding inwards. Inhale. exhale. And last breath. Good. Release the hands. Find your way into your tabletop for this next one. Reach the hands a little further forwards and let's soften that forehead down for your extended puppy pose, Anahata. Hips should be directly stacked over the knees. And just be mindful of how this is feeling in the spine for you today. So if you're feeling any compression or any pain, any pinching in the back, this might be an indication that this pose isn't for you, in which case you can just come back to your tabletop pose. If all is well, softening into your puppy pose. Let's take a few steady breaths here. Releasing the jaw, softening the shoulders. And when you're ready, let's take a deep breath in. Lift the head, track the gaze forwards. Focus on grounding through that left hand and thread the right under. Soften the right ear to the mat. So just stretching into the outer shoulder here. If it's feeling okay to do so, you can even scoop that left hand behind the back. Maybe it connects with the right hip. A few steady breaths here. Maybe you focus on stacking the shoulders a little more. Good, and inhale, grounding both hands forwards. Take that one full breath in again, drag the gaze forwards, thread the left arm under the right. The option to scoop that right hand behind the small of the back. Good, inhale, reaching forwards. Take a deep breath in, tuck the toes under. Push the sit bones to the sky, finding your down dog here. Madha Mukha Svanasana. You can pedal at the feet if it feels okay to do so, but really focus here on pushing the mat away with the hands, wrapping the triceps under, keeping a softness in the knees. You can shake the head if it feels good, yes and no, just releasing the neck. Good, and when you're ready, take a deep bend to the knees. Start to walk the feet forwards until you find yourself in your Uttanasana, standing foot bend. So just take a few steady breaths here. Again, keep this softness of the knees. We're focusing on the upper body today, the upper back, the chest, the neck, the shoulders. And then go ahead and take hold of opposite elbows. Keep the knees soft, lengthen the crown of the head to the mat. So really let the neck go here. Release the shoulders. What you might be noticing here is some resistance in the shoulders and the neck and the head. With each breath, just focus on softening, letting go, surrendering. And take a little sway side to side. And just notice where you're feeling this most, whether it's the hamstrings or maybe it's the upper back, the neck that's creating this tension. Good. Release the hands. Let's take a few half lifts as you inhale. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Find your flat back. Roll the shoulder heads back. Exhale, soften down. Good. 2 more breaths. Inhale, half lift. Really focus on this long line from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. Exhale, softening. And your last breath. Inhale, half lift. Good. On your next inhale, slowly start to float your way to standing. Reach the fingertips high here. Take a deep breath in. And let's take hold of opposite elbows as you exhale. Find a side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, let's swan dive all the way back down. Take a half lift again. This time, let's connect the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, extend through the arms, so shoulder heads start to roll back, broadening across the chest, and then exhale, fold into your Uttanasana, standing forward bend again. So this time you should start to notice gravity working into the weight of the arms, stretching into the shoulders. And we're going to find 5 steady breaths here together. 5. Soften the shoulders. 4. Lengthen to the crown of the head. 3. 2. And last breath. When you're ready, gently release the hands. Again, making your way to standing. Just be mindful of any dizziness. If you do experience this, you can always come back down. Take a deep breath in, reach the fingertips high. This time, let's take hold of the right wrist with the left hand, find a side bend to the left. So really reaching up and out of that right shoulder. Inhale, center, cross over the grip. Exhale, side bend to the right. Good, inhale, center. This time, let's take the hands behind the head. Exhale, folding forwards. So coming into Uttanasana once more. Again, using gravity to soften into this. You might have to release the hair behind the head. And so here we're resting the hands onto the head. No forcing or pushing over the neck here, but just allowing us to stretch that a little bit deeper into the neck, into the cervical spine. Soften the crown of the head. Relax the knees. And find those 5 deep, steady breaths again. This is one of my favorite poses to do when I am practicing in the morning. Particularly notice the upper spine, the neck quite tense and tight when I first wake up. Last breath. Good. Inhale, take a half lift, release the hands. As you exhale, let's gently soften the sit bones to the earth. We'll close with a seated twist. So take your feet to one side. You can rest the knees on top of each other, or you can split them completely, up to you. Take a deep breath in, reach the fingertips high, find length. And as you exhale, let's take a gentle, easy twist out to the right side. Soften the shoulders down the back, find space between the vertebrae. With each inhale, lengthen to the crown of the head. As you exhale, you might find a little more space to twist that a little bit deeper. So no forcing or pushing here as you invite this space. Then you can go ahead and deepen into the pose. Good. Inhale back to center. Swap the feet to the opposite side. Deep breath in, reach the fingertips high. Exhale out to the opposite side. To the left. Soften the shoulders down the back, lengthen to the crown of the head. Good. Inhaling back to center. If you have the privilege of coming to your mat today, go ahead and find a comfortable reclined position. Take a few moments for yourself in Shavasana. If you're at work or if you're at your office desk, just closing down the eyes, finding any comfortable seat. Just taking a moment to honor this practice by taking the awareness inwards again. Checking in with the body, the mind, the heart. Noticing how the shoulders, the neck, the chest, the upper body is feeling. Hopefully you're feeling a little more space, a little more openness, a little more grounded, a little more connected. gently drawing the hands to the heart. And deep, deep gratitude for this practice and just the ability to move our bodies, knowing that not everyone has this privilege. Finding one last full breath in. A full breath out. From my heart to yours, namaste. Hey you guys, thanks for tuning in for yoga for neck, shoulders, and stress. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. We upload them every week. Or let us know in the comment section below what you would like to see more of. Thank you.